Happy Sunday. Welcome to your stimulus check and stimulus package update. So we've got great news for you. The Senate has finally passed the stimulus package, the $1.9 trillion stimulus package. So in today's updates, we're going to talk about the payment dates, including what President Biden just said about the payment of the stimulus check. So for those who are wondering when these checks or the payment will hit the bank account, be sure to watch till the very end. I will talk about other critical details that you deserve to know about the stimulus payment and the stimulus checks. But before we dive in, if this is your first time stopping by this channel, welcome. Consider subscribing now to join this amazing community to stay informed on the latest stimulus updates, economic updates, and financial tips for your financial wellness and success. And also, if you like the news of the stimulus checks getting passed in the Senate, give this video a thumbs up and share this video with other people to help them get this information quicker. So let's dive right into it. So what we're seeing right now, this is a report from CNBC, and according to this report, President Joe Biden just said that people will start getting the stimulus checks this month as soon as the House passes the COVID relief bill. So guess what? For people who are confused, this bill was passed in the Senate yesterday, and this will go over to the House. So this will be sent to the House for an approval. Remember that there were some amendments made to the bill that was sent from the House to the Senate, and the Senate has approved it. So this is pretty much done in the Senate. Once the House passes this or approves the final bill on Tuesday, we're going to likely see this hit the president's desk for signing. We'll talk about the timeline as well of this very stimulus package. But when it comes to what's in this package, before we dive into the payment dates, let's talk about what exactly people are going to see with this package. So $1,400 stimulus checks per adult and dependents if you make under $75,000, and then if you are married, if you make under $150,000, you get the full payment. This phases out at $80,000 for married couples and $160,000 for $80,000 for single people and $160,000 for married couples. And then when it comes to the unemployment benefits are going to be at $300 per week all the way up to September 6th of this year. And then $350 billion for cities and states, and $3,000 per kid or per dependent that's between the age of 6 and 17. And if you have dependents or kids under the age of 6, you're going to get $3,600 per kid. And then $170 billion for schools to reopen, and $100 billion for public health. So these are just the general provisions in this stimulus package, the bigger provisions in this stimulus package. So President Joe Biden is expecting that this bill will be passed or will be approved in the Democratic held House on Tuesday, and the checks will get sent out here this month. So here's some of the timeline that we're seeing right now. But before we dive into the timeline, one thing that we have to share is what you need to do to get the stimulus checks. Remember, the third stimulus checks are going to be based off of your tax report. So what exactly is in your court? What do you have to do before this checks pass? So according to this post from Washington Post, for you to get the stimulus payment, you have to have filed your tax returns. The IRS will base your payment off of your 2019 federal tax return or your 2020 return if you filed it. So if you have not filed your 2020 tax return, no need to worry about it. You will still get the payment based on your 2019 tax returns. Now, here's the catch. If you had a change in status, maybe you got married or you had a kid or you had a dependent, an additional dependent in 2020 that you didn't have in 2021, in 2019, or maybe you lost a job, or maybe your income went down in 2020. You may have to file your taxes very early. The reason for this is you may be qualified for getting an even bigger stimulus payment based off of your changing condition. So just wanted to quickly highlight that one before we jump into the payment date. So when it comes to the payment dates, this is what we're looking at right now. According to this report from CNET, the next stimulus check, the potential delivery dates for the next stimulus checks are: so if the House approves this package, or when they approve this package on Tuesday, March 9th, we're likely going to see the stimulus bill signed into law by the president on Wednesday, March 10th. And then the first direct deposit checks will be sent around the week of March 17th. So basically 10 days from today, we're likely going to see the first checks hit the bank account. And this is based on the we're basing the references here off of what we saw from the second stimulus payments. Those were sent out in days. Then the first paper checks for those who don't have direct deposit will be hitting the week of March 4th, based on what we've seen in the past. And then those who have the economic impact payment cards, the EIP cards, will have the payment sent the week of March 31st. So these are the possible dates we're seeing right now, the potential dates for the payments. So the IRS deadline for finish sending out these checks is December 31st of 2021. And then for those who are missing their payments, if you don't get the payment in 2021, this will likely have to wait until you file your taxes in 2022, based on what we've seen in the past. So just wanted to point this out quickly for those who have questions on this. Now, the other alternative will be when this bill gets approved in the House on March 9th, this Tuesday. This coming Tuesday. Then we're going to see this hit the president's desk Friday, March 12th. So if the president doesn't sign this into law on Wednesday, the next day after the House approves the bill, we're likely going to see this happen this week, by Friday of this week, March 12th. Then this the first direct deposits will hit the bank account March 22nd, and then the first paper checks will start hitting the mailboxes by the week of March 29th. And then those who have the EIP cards or the economic impact payments might be getting, or will possibly get theirs the week of April 5th, according to this report from CNET. And then the IRS deadline to finish off these payments again still remains December 31st of 2021. And again, if you did not get, or if you don't get your payments in 2021, your chances are you have to wait till you file your taxes in 2022, unless things change. But that's kind of what we're seeing right now. So direct deposits are a very good thing to have. If you are doing your 2020 taxes right now, be sure to, if you want to get your payments quickly, be sure to have your refund or put in your bank account as you file your 2020 taxes, in case you want to get your stimulus checks pretty quick. So paper checks are going to depend on how quickly the post office can get them out. So if your checks are going to arrive by mail, that means it will possibly take longer than the deposits. Now the EIP cards, the important thing here is that some people who got the checks in the mail actually got an EIP card. So some of them got this government debit card with the prepaid debit card with the stimulus payment in it. So chances are, if you got the stimulus checks the last time, you may be getting an EIP card this time around. So just wanted to quickly point out some of these things. These are some of the critical things that we have to know about this stimulus payment. But again, here's the message that Chuck Schumer, Senate leader, has tweeted out not too long ago. So he did say, "Thank you, President Biden. Senate Democrats delivered the American Rescue Plan and big, bold, urgent relief." So right now, this is very exciting. The stimulus package that we've been talking about, this third stimulus check, is finally here, and we are going to see these checks hit the bank account here soon. So again, thank you all for joining me in this Sunday morning, and be sure to have a very safe day. And I'm also wishing you a great day today. It's a lovely day, and I'm hoping you all enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you. Stay safe. See you in the next video.